Well. Welcome to another live. Welcome, everybody. If you are new, my name is Ari. Please consider hitting that subscribe button. Please give it a like. Please share. And thank you guys for being here. Today has been a very long, hectic day, you guys. You guys thought yesterday was a hectic day. Today, police were involved. Yeah, police were involved today, you guys. It was very hectic. Very hectic, you guys. Man, oh man. These people, these Vietnamese people, I don't know their name. All of the Vietnamese people are different. They're very nice. But these people, these individual people, oh my goodness, you guys. They were disrespecting the cops, yelling at the cops in their language. It was horrible. You guys thought yesterday was bad? If you guys don't have any clue of what I'm talking about, you guys can go back and watch my shorts, or if you guys want to see what exactly happened, go watch my live from yesterday, and you guys will catch up with the story of what happened at a restaurant. Making sure you guys can see me. It's probably my phone. Hold on. I'm trying to get something to clean it. Yeah, it's my phone. It's not you guys. Okay. I'll wait for a little bit more. Can somebody, none of my moderators are here yet, but if one of my moderators are here, can you guys go to our Discord and let them know to come in? Because we need to have a talk, girl. We need to have a talk. Hi, Kai. Kai, I know you knew what happened, love. Today was worse. Today, that's why I haven't been live. Oh my God, Kai, where the hell is your membership? Can't believe you let your membership go like that. Neva, I'm gonna wait. Neva, post in the mods and have them come in. Tell them Ari's live so we can get everybody caught up on what happened today. Today was worse than yesterday. I'll say that. Gotta have these lips looking juicy. I want them dry ass lips. So, I'm gonna start off like this, you guys. You guys already know the story about what happened, right? So, to cover my ass, I called 911. I called the police, right? Non-emergency. So it took them about 5 hours to get here, you guys. I'm not lying. It took them about 5 hours to get here because it wasn't an emergency. So I called the 911, And I talked to my cousin about it, and I got advice from him. He told me exactly what to do, because I want to have all my bases covered. We already have an attorney and all of that stuff. My mother-in-law has been having her attorney for so many years. So thank you, Jesus, for that. So we already have our attorney. I am so grateful that I recorded what I recorded, because if I wouldn't have had recorded anything, I would have nothing. Nothing at all. So I wouldn't have nothing to give the attorney. All I would have is my word. What you gonna do with that? So what we did was, so the police came, and we told the police what happened. So there was two police officers, a guy and a girl, and they came and they took our statement down. We have the police report, and it was one of the, okay, so after we gave the report, they took my wife aside, and then they took me aside, and of course both of mine and my wife's stories are both going to be the same. We have nothing to lie about. So it was their idea for us to get in the back of their cop car. And my wife has never been in the back seat of a cop car. So my wife was freaking out. She was like, wanting to throw up. I'm like, babe, tough it up. Okay, tough it up. Like, this is not the time. Tough it up. You're going to be fine. It's not that far. It's a freaking 20-minute drive. We'll be there soon. So, in the back of if you guys ever been in the back of a cop car, it's very tiny. There's bars back there, and it's just uncomfortable. You never want to be back there. No, we didn't have handcuffs on or anything like that. We weren't in trouble. But he wanted to take us down there because of the police report and how bad it was, and just in case if there was any assaults or anything like that. So when we get there, that lady came out running. We didn't even make it to the door. Okay? We got once. I don't know how she seen us from inside of the car. I mean, inside of the restaurant, because the windows are tinted. In the cop car and in the restaurant, the windows are tinted. So, of course, she could see out, but I couldn't see in. So I don't know where she was, but as soon as me and my wife stepped out of that cop car, her and her husband were already out the door, out the restaurant, yelling. And I said, you see, I haven't said not one word. I haven't said nothing, officer. I didn't even know their name. I was like, I haven't even said nothing, officer. And look, this is what we're getting. This is not even a quarter of what we got yesterday. And before, I'm going ahead of myself. Before we got to they even wanted to take us to the restaurant to get all of our sides, because he said that where we messed up at, we messed up because we should have called them yesterday. Yesterday, they should have been called when they poured hot boiling soup on my wife's foot. Now, I was too busy pouring, my cold water cup. I was too busy because it was piping hot and my wife's feet were burning. So I didn't get it. How am I supposed to record me pouring ice cold water on my wife's feet because her foot was on fire from the hot boiling soup? That's assault. And I told them that. I said I would never lie. And then they could see my wife's feet are all her right foot, her toes, and the top of her foot is all red. You put her 2 feet together, one is all white, and this one piping red, really, really, really dark red. A little bit lighter. This is really red. This is dramatic. I need something like this. Something like this, you guys. This is how her foot is, like this. Okay? Compared to her foot being, not this white, but compared to her foot being like, her regular color, because she's like really white toned. And her foot is this color on her whole top foot. So the officer can already see that something was tampered with her foot. And I told him, I told the officer, you saw the video when she was already trying to throw it, because she already had thrown it on my wife. She was trying to throw it on me first, and she kept trying to throw it on either one of us. And, my wife was like trying to like put her in the hot soup. Like, my wife was getting so mad. Like, she was trying to my wife was trying to pull the soup away from her, because it was boiling. If you guys can see it, it was still boiling, because it was on the fire the whole time we were fighting, and the fire was on high. So it was, while we were fighting, our soup was still cooking while we were paying. So she went and grabbed our soup from the boiling stove and brought it outside and tried to throw it on us, right? So I was like, go ahead, throw it on me. Throw it on me. Go ahead, throw it on me. I was like, I dare you to throw that on me. I want you to go to jail. I don't know if you guys saw all of that part, but it was, once I cut the camera off, she goes, oh, you think I'm playing? I never heard her speak English, ever. She was talking in her Vietnamese language, and I never heard her speak English. And she goes, I want you to hurt. And she throws the soup. It was noodles that I saw on my wife's foot. Juice and noodles on my wife's foot. Once I stopped recording, and I was so pissed off. But then again, I wasn't, because I went so quickly inside the car, and I got my coldest water bottle, and I poured it all over her foot. There was ice and cold water to cool her foot down. And I said, that's assault. I said, you poured all of that soup on my wife's, not all of it, you guys. She poured the juice and noodles, like, enough to burn her foot. She was wearing slides, you guys. And I had shoes on, so she couldn't burn my feet. But after she did that to my wife, she looked scared. She's like, her face like changed. And I was like, let's go, that's enough, let's go. And my wife wanted to beat the hell out of her. But I told her, that's assault. I said, I'm gonna call the cops, and I'm gonna tell them what you did. I'm gonna show them the videos. I'm gonna show them everything. You just watch. And she was yelling at the cops, get out of my property. This is private property. Get out of my property. You have no business here. He goes, ma'am, I'm gonna need you to calm down. Or else you're gonna be restrained. You need to calm down. I've only came here to hear your side of the story, and what it looks like is the sources are telling the truth, because you're not even giving anybody any chance to talk. So can you calm it down? Please? And she did, and this is the girl cop talking, and the girl cop, like, us girls are like done. She stepped back. She goes, she let the other cop take care of it, the guy cop. And the guy cop's like, what happened yesterday? And then she goes, this lady, this big lady right here, her, both of these big ladies went up to the bar, and this big lady, my wife, he corrected her. He goes, why do you have to say big? He goes, they're women. Do you hear them calling you any names? They're not calling you no names. There's no need for you to call any names. Stop saying big. Just say these ladies, okay? You got that? She goes, these ladies, this one right there got white rice one time, and this lady right here, me, got a plate full of wontons. And you are only supposed to get 3 or 4 wontons at a time, not a plate full. It's an all you can eat, okay? Why does it say all you can eat? Why? And I told him, it's an all you can eat. I said, can you bring your menu out here, please? And she goes, you don't talk to me. You have no business talking to me. I said, I have freedom of speech. I can talk to whoever I want to talk to. Can you bring me your menu, please? She goes, absolutely not. And then the cop goes, bring the menu out, please. And the husband gets the menu. And he goes, yeah, that's correct. It's an all you can eat. So why were you charged $150? Why were you charged that? And I was like, she didn't want to give me a receipt, neither. And she goes, no, I didn't say you couldn't have a receipt. None of the clients asked for a receipt. I was like, after every purchase, you get a receipt. Like, what? Especially when you're paying with cash. Like, what? Why wouldn't you give a receipt? I don't understand it. And I told her we paid $150. And I told her he's like, why did you pay so much? And I was like, because she was so, and he's like, and why was she so upset? I said, she was so upset because when she saw that I poured all of the food into the bowl, she was so mad because she knew that we were going to waste it. She goes, people come into my restaurant and waste so much food. Do you know how much money me and my husband have to pay for people wasting food? And I said, that's not my problem. That is not my problem. Welcome in, Jay. How are you? Welcome, Matthew. Amelia, there you go, love. Where's your guys' membership? What's up, Wayne? Wayne, I've never had a bad experience at a restaurant. I don't know why you say I have bad luck at restaurants. I don't have bad luck at restaurants. Sorry to say, bro, but I have nothing but good experiences at restaurants. I'm very respectful at restaurants. And I don't go to restaurants. Really, I really don't. I'd rather cook at home than to go eat at a restaurant. I love you too, love. But anyways, you guys, so we got our police report, and the God, I got a brain fart. we got our police report, right? And then he goes, do you want to write a police report? She goes, no. What do I need one for? They already wasted all the food. He goes, oh, you don't need one. Why don't you need one? He goes, because they paid already. What do I need them for? They're never going to come back here again. So why do I need one? He goes, so you don't want to take it further? Like, because they're taking it to court. She goes, you guys are taking me to court? I said, yeah. Do you know what you did to my wife? Do you know what you did to my wife? You assaulted my wife yesterday. Did you not notice that? She goes, I didn't hit your wife. Only hitting is assault. I said, no. You poured something on my wife. She goes, I just poured soup on your wife's foot. That's not assault. She snitched herself out. I was like, it was soup, noodles, and wontons. Hot. Burning hot to where I had to pour cold water on my wife's foot. I said, that's assault. I said, so that's why we're here. Now that you said it in front of the officers, thank you so very much. That's going to help our case so much. Thank you. We appreciate it. May you have a wonderful day. And she goes, I didn't assault you. I didn't assault her. I did not assault her. I didn't put my hands on her. I only threw the soup on her feet. That's all I did. That's assault. That is assault. That is like somebody throwing, if you want to be dramatic, somebody throwing like acid or something in your face. But scalding hot water to like a freaking second or third degree burn. I don't know what degree burn. We didn't go to the hospital. You guys, her feet were hot. Burning hot. Red. And every time, like, I stopped putting the cold water, it would burn again. So when we got home, she had her foot in the water for about 2 hours until her butt and her legs like started falling asleep. She was holding her feet under the cold water, and she slept with a bag of ice, and I just put it on her foot, and her foot is still red. So I took pictures. I sure did. I took pictures of the before. I took pictures of the noodles and the soup on her foot. I took pictures of everything. Everything. I sent it over to the lawyer, my mother-in-law's lawyer, and he's taking care of everything. I sent him the videos, everything. I sent him over everything. And I sent him over the police report. He doesn't need nothing else from me. I did it all. I'm so thankful. My cousin gave me the advice he told me to do. He told me exactly what to do, and I did it. And I'm so thankful, because if I wouldn't have did what he said, it would have just been a loss. It would have just been like, people could take advantage of us like that, you know? And no, we're not going to get taken advantage of. People want to fuck with us, or fucking with the wrong people. So we're gonna let the courts take care of this one, and we're gonna sue the fuck out of them. That's their problem. That's their problem. They think by charging us $150, watch when that bill comes in. It's gonna be a whole lot more. They better be serving up them hot soups as much as they can. Hi, Cynthia, my love. Hi, Neva. That's aggravated assault, which is worse. She could be arrested for that, and you have a huge lawsuit on your hands. Yes, Wayne. Wayne, My wife has never been arrested, never dealt with the cops, never been in trouble with the cops. She has no priors, no history of nothing. And I have every evidence you could ever think of. All of the evidence from the fight, from the inside of the restaurant, from her from the soup on my wife's foot, from me from my wife putting her feet in cold water for a long time. I have pictures of my wife of her feet really, really, really red. I just have a bunch of photos, a bunch of videos, everything. I got it all. I got the police report, everything. Everything. She done messed with the wrong people. The wrong people. And the best thing about my in-laws lawyer is that he doesn't charge much, but he doesn't charge until we all get paid. If none of us get paid, none of us get paid. But if we get paid, he'll take, of course he's going to take, he's fighting for us. But every lawsuit he's done for my mother-in-law, he's won. He's a bomb-ass lawyer, I'll tell you that. And he's on it like a hawk. Once I sent him those videos, and then I was also recording with the cops. I could record while the cops are there or not. It's my right to protect myself, to record anything I want. I wasn't on her property. I wasn't in her restaurant. No, I was outside on the street. I was recording everything she was telling the police. And when she snitched on herself and she said, I just poured the juice on her feet. I didn't hit her with it. I didn't hit her with my hands. I just poured the juice on her feet. You done fucked up when you said that. You snitched yourself out. You snitched yourself out. We were there, you guys, for about 4 hours. Because not only did they have to get our part of the story, they had to get their part of the story. And their part of the story did not add up. And what made the police officers heated is because they wrote on the very bottom of All You Can Eat, so big, on the very bottom of the page, it says, every item you get from the bar is $5 each. And the words are so tiny. And he said, you need to fix this menu because that's not right. You have everything written on this menu so big. Everything is written so big. But that little thing right there that you got to pay an extra $5 for anything extra you get at that bar, he said that's not right. That's not right at all. And I can guarantee you guys, there's been so much problems at that restaurant because of that. Because of that. What if people like us, we didn't have $150 to pay the total amount. We had exactly what she said it was gonna be. But she didn't, when they hand you the menus and stuff, it's sad when you got to Zelle, text your mother-in-law and have her Zelle you something and tell her you're going to give it back to her as soon as possible because we need to get out of here now. It's sad. That's very sad. That's the last person on earth I want to ask anything. I don't want to ask my mother-in-law for anything at all. Anything, you guys. That's ever. And she knew something was wrong and something was very bad because I would never So she knew something was going on, something was bad. And when she sent it right away, like no questions asked. And she was blowing up my wife's phone, and my wife answered and was letting her know about the cop situation, because she wasn't here when the cops got here, so she didn't know about the cops. But she did know what happened, because when we got home, we told her what happened. And she did tell us to call the cops, but we were like, forget it. It already happened. You know, what are we, what's gonna happen? I don't feel like dealing with after you guys, we were so exhausted. My voice was sound like a man after yelling so much. I was already done. I didn't feel like dealing with cops. But after I talked to my cousin about it, and he was telling me, like, that's assault. Like, she should have never done that. And I sent him those pictures. Ooh, he was livid. He was livid. He's like, I'm not playing with you. I know how you are. I know how your heart is. Put your heart aside and call the cops and let them deal with it. Call them now. When I hang up with you, send me a screenshot when you call the cops. So I sent him the screenshot. I ain't playing. No, the lady who threw the hot soup on her could be arrested. I'm pressing charges. I did tell the cop I'm pressing charges on her. And he said, I can't arrest her right now because you are already talking to your lawyer. So since my lawyer's are involved already, we have to go through a whole big ordeal. Now, if I would have called yesterday when all of this happened before a lawyer got involved, then she would have been arrested for harassment or battery. But I did make a police report, Wayne. We did make a police report on both of them. Both of them. The guy was pushing me. A whole man was pushing me to get out of the restaurant. If you don't see that happening, go to my shorts. All the videos are there. I ain't got nothing to hide. All the videos are there. Go to the shorts and you'll see those 2 videos. Now, the other videos I cannot post because it's under investigation now. And plus, my wife ain't trying to have her feet all on live. I mean, shorts. Like, if my wife says no, I'm not gonna go and just for publicity. Absolutely not. That's embarrassing. Yeah. Then play victim, but they weren't playing victim. They were yelling at the cops. They didn't give a fuck who they were. It could have been Donald Trump, and they would still be yelling at him. I gotta lower my voice down. But I know. It could have been anybody in the world, and they would have still been yelling at them in their face. And he said, if you would have called yesterday, she would have been arrested. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. He goes, but now, because your lawyer is involved, you guys are taking it to court. Now with them, I asked them if they wanted to make a police report. They said no. They just want us out of here. So, hey, what else can we do? I said, well, I appreciate you. Thank you for allowing me to videotape everything for my safety. And thank you for the police reports. I appreciate it. And that's just to show you, that's just a quarter of what we dealt with yesterday. He goes, I could only imagine. He goes, I'm so sorry. I was like, it's mine and it was mine and my wife's anniversary. A day before, and we were celebrating our anniversary, and that's how it was celebrated. I said, but we're not gonna go out like that. I said, so no, we didn't celebrate our anniversary like that. We celebrated our anniversary at home with Hulu and just chilling, watching TV. That's it. That's all we need. When you're home, you're safe. That's why I don't like going anywhere. Because it's just always something. Always something. Like, it never could be just laid back. Why do people always gotta be so, like, uptight about everything? Like, damn. And the first thing I did, you guys, was pay the bill. The bill was paid. Like, I could see if she was fighting with me over a bill that I didn't pay. That was the first thing we did, was pay the bill so we could leave. That's the first thing I wanted to do, pay the bill so we can go. God knows what she charged me for. I don't fucking know. I don't have the receipt. All I know is we paid $150. $150.00. No cents. Just $150. That's all. Just $150. You guys will see. For the little bit of soup we ate, I'm gonna post a video. You guys will see. But you guys are gonna see. You guys are gonna see. In the beginning, she was being nice and asking us, "Do you guys want? What kind of soda do you want? Or do you want some more soda?" Because she's seen Mo was done with her soda. And by the way, they charge you for each soda. They don't tell you that. And she brought Mo another soda, and because they don't have tea, we would have got tea. So they didn't have they didn't have tea, so we got soda, and then once she seen our bowl so full, she never asked us again if we needed soda. She saw Mo's cup empty for a very long time. I had to pause the video so many times to give the soda to my wife and tell her I wasn't thirsty, because I'd rather have my wife drink it than me. So she's like, let's just share it. So we ended up sharing the soda, and which I don't mind, and I just took little drinks here or there or whatever. But I'd rather my wife drink a full soda. I'll be fine. I should have just brought in my own big cup, but I'm thankful I didn't, to cool her foot down to get home. I know, Cynthia. That's what I'm going to start doing, because usually when you go to restaurants, it says how much it is. But what she brought me, it didn't have it. When you look it up, it says $25 to $30. So we're like, oh, okay, cool. That's going to be perfect. And then when we get there, it's not on, the menu she showed me with all the meats and stuff. I didn't see prices. She was just, she had me so focused on the meats and stuff and telling me about the meats. That's what I was focusing on, like what meats we want to put in our soup. So And then she took the menus right away. So she didn't give us time to look at the menu. And like I said, the guy that we were talking to, I'm so thankful for him because he helped us a lot, you guys. He helped us like get that guy off of us, away from us. He was circling us, you guys, the entire time, harassing us, calling us names, calling us all kinds of names. Even you guys, the cook was recording. I could not believe it. The cook was recording. Oh my God. They were on something, you guys. You guys, I swear to God, they were on something. That could not, you could, the way they were acting, you guys, like, oh my God. I've never seen people like that in my life. Vietnamese people are so nice, very nice, very nice, always good customer service. Like, I've never seen somebody act that way. No, I'm not talking about anybody's culture. I love everybody. I love everyone. I do not discriminate against anyone. Just because they're Vietnamese does not mean I'm talking about Vietnamese people. I love Vietnamese people. I love everyone. But these two individuals were not normal. My cousin told me that he went there one day and he walked in there and that lady looked at him so crazy and he felt the energy. And I told my cousin, tell me, because I was like testing my cousin, I was like, tell me exactly what it looks like when you go inside. And he told me from top to bottom and exactly how the lady looked. And he said, you know what I did? I walked to the bar and walked right back out. Never went there again. And he was like, he was flipping out. He was tripping. He was so pissed. Yeah, neighbor. It escalated. They escalated it. It escalated when it escalated when it escalated because she didn't want to put. We paid $150 and all the soup that we wasted. I said, I don't want to waste any food. Can you put that in the to-go box for me? She said, no, you're not having nothing. You ain't having nothing. That's how it escalated. I said, I just paid. I can guarantee you the next person that pays ain't gonna pay $150. I can guarantee you that. And it escalated because the husband started yelling. And my wife don't put up with anybody yelling at me or getting in my face. That's what the husband was doing. The husband was circling me, pushing me, bumping into me, just going batshit crazy. That's how it escalated. Because my wife ain't gonna sit there and watch a man be circling me and you know when you're walking by somebody you shoulder them. He kept doing that to me, going in circles around me. I don't know what the hell he was doing. What's up, Jay? Hi, Crave for you. Welcome, my love. Welcome, Christine. I love you. I miss you so much. Yes, Wayne. Did you see the menu? Yes, they both look. You guys, if you guys can, please, you guys, go to their website or go on Yelp or go anywhere you can and go to their website and go leave the worst review you ever left in your entire life. I don't care if you spam the shit out of them. Spam them. Write the worst review you've ever wrote in your entire life. I want that place shut down. Oh, it's gonna get shut down. It's gonna get shut down. Yeah, Cynthia, I was gonna say that. You took the words right out of my mouth. I know, Jay. That guy was rude. You guys, let's get them likes up. Please double tap the screen. If you guys are new, please hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. I saw the reviews as well. Crazy rude people. Oh, really? Which rude people, like towards them? Yes, put it on Yelp too, you guys. Not only their website, Yelp as well, because both of them, whew, their owners, you guys. I even called the CEO of their restaurant. Yeah, they may be the boss, but they're not the ones that opened up the shop. He didn't want to answer my calls. I left some messages, and I got his email as well, and I sent him everything. I sent him all the videos and everything. I said, you wait and you watch. You better get a hold of your workers, because your workers are no good. You better find new workers. And for that place to have not one person working there. I've never been to a restaurant that doesn't have any servers. No servers. Not one server, you guys. Have you guys ever been to a restaurant with no servers? Good night, Wayne. Thank you for being here, love. Hi, Brielle. Welcome, love. I know, Cynthia's freaking crazy, man. I was like, what the hell? I've never, ever seen any restaurant with no servers. None. And you know what the messed up part is? She went for my wife because she knew my wife had slides on. No slides on. So she knew that she was going to burn the hell out of my wife's feet. A little bit did get on the other foot, but her foot that she had to drive with, It was just horrible, you guys. It was horrible. But we had to relive it, And you guys would think like we would have did like why we did it like 2 days later, right? 2 days later. It's because like we were like, did this shit really happen? And not just that, you guys, we wanted to enjoy uh our freaking, excuse me, hold on. Go up. 1 second, my loves. We wanted to enjoy our 3 years of marriage, so we didn't want to deal with cops and go, none of that. So it wasn't too late. We still did what we had to do, but what we did do was get a hold of the lawyer. The lawyer is the one that told us to do the same thing my cousin told me to do. So I'm so thankful we went through, we covered our asses. I'm so thankful I pulled the video out and I pulled the camera out and just, you guys know when you're like in, like your adrenaline is like kicked in and you're not thinking about a camera, right? You're not thinking about a camera. But when I turned around, all I saw was cameras everywhere. Everybody was recording us. So then I pulled out my camera and started recording. That's how I started recording. Because everybody that was eating, that's how bad it was. Everybody that was eating there was Vietnamese. Everybody. Me and my wife were the only, me and my wife and two other ladies were the only ones that were not Vietnamese. So it was a Vietnamese cuisine. So we were the only ones that were not Vietnamese. And if you guys can see, the other two ladies, they were upset as well because they got charged extra for white rice. They got charged extra for drinks, white rice, and I forget, I don't know if it was cabbage or some kind of vegetable, but the lady that was holding the baby, I didn't want to get them on camera too much because that's their privacy, but I asked her, I was like, hey, you guys were in the video, is it okay if I post this? Or she's like, girl, you better post that. You better post that. Shoot, she wasn't playing. She's like, you guys go enjoy your honeymoon. I was like, I'm gonna try. Hell no, we didn't, guys. We were too mad. We were just, it was, ugh. Yeah, so I'm so glad there's people out there that get treated bad, but why? We didn't do nothing wrong. You know what? That was my fuck up. I could say that was my mess up. That when you're at a hot, now that I know, I will be going to Hot Pot, but not that one. But I will be going to Hot Pot. My cousin's the one he goes to. Where's the video? Tina, you can find the video if you want to watch the story time, or if you want to see the video, go to my shorts. You'll see the videos. There's 2 of them. Yeah, guys, when you're like in the mood, in the like your adrenaline's up there, you're just like you just want to run, like get out of there, like you feel so humiliated, so embarrassed, everybody's staring at you, and I'm just like, this is why I don't leave. This is why I'm always home. Home, work. Home, work. Home, work. That's it. If I want to spend money, I'll buy my stuff online. Or grocery shopping. That's it, you guys. Like, that's it. There's no such thing. When I want to have fun, I'll come on live. That's my fun. This is my fun with you guys. I have a lot of fun with you guys, honestly. I swear to God, on everything I love, you guys bring the best in me, the best out of me. You guys bring me so much love, so much joy, so much fun, so much happiness, so much something to look forward to. Like, I could talk to you guys about anything in this world, anything, and you guys will sit here and relate and talk. And some of you guys can't relate to it, but you guys will still be here. And I'm so grateful for it. So grateful for you guys. But that was our day today, you guys. I wanted to tell sorry. Hi, Anna, my love. You're working. You guys, listen. So I got my schedule. You guys already know I work Wednesday through Saturday, and I work overnights. So you guys will see me like sometime during the day. But before I go live, I myself will make sure I'm gonna let you guys know when I'm gonna go live. I was supposed to do something with. I was supposed to do a video with I was supposed to do a video with Ubs today, and I feel so bad because I stood her up, and I did not mean to stand her up, stood her up, but I had to deal with all of this in order to. If I don't get them shut down, I want something. Something needs to happen. They need to learn their lesson. They need to learn their lesson so next time they will treat people the right way. Because if I was Vietnamese, I could 100% guarantee you I wouldn't have been treated like that. I'm saying just like that. And I don't give a fuck what anybody wants to say. You call me racist, call me what you want. I'm not racist. I'm not anything. I'm not none of that. But if I was Vietnamese, I can guarantee you I would have never been treated that way. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Anna, it sucks, Anna, because Anna, I know you feel this way too, right? Because me and you work a lot, right? We're always working. Do you get that guilt trip as well? Like, you get that guilt trip where you feel like, damn, like, I work so much and I barely have time for my wife or your husband, you know? Do you get that guilt trip like, damn, like, it's just like a big guilt trip. Do you feel like that from time to time? Like, I could be spending, this time with my wife, but she's at work, I'm at work, and, and it just, I guess I know me and my wife are connected from hip to hip, and, but do you ever get that guilt trip? Because I get that guilt trip all the time. All the time I get that guilt trip. I get it and I feel horrible, and I send her a text message and she says, baby, get out of your head. Get out of your head, love. We're good. We ain't going nowhere. We're adults. We have to work. We can't sit here like we're teenagers and don't pay bills. We got bills to pay, baby. She's like, we can't sit here and be all lovey-dovey every day. I wish we could. She just has to me and her always have to, I got off topic because I'm so sick of talking about that, so I don't want to talk about it no more. I just wanted to give you guys an update that it's now in the lawyer's hands. We're going to win this money. We're going to win this money. Guarantee you that. But, I wanted to say that, like, she said, me and her always have to give each other reassurance. Always. If it's not me, it's her. If it's not her, it's me. So we always give each other reassurance all the time. All the time. We have to. We're both workaholics. He never turns down overtime, and I'm always booked, busy for both jobs. Always. Hmm. Yes, Anna, that's so us. We have to keep that spark. To keep that spark, because if you like work so much and stay away from each other too long, they're gonna feel like unwanted, and then they're gonna want attention elsewhere. That's how people get cheated on. That's why you need to make sure you make love to your husband or your wife, and you make sure they're not in need for nothing. No food, no punani, no nothing. They good all the way around. Don't ever let your husband or wife leave hungry or horny. Period. Cynthia, you bought it, love. You could check on it. Neva checks hers all the time. Cynthia, you're supposed to be checking yours, love. You should be tracking yours. Neva, what does your t-shirt say? Processing? Yours is still processing, Neva? Neva can see hers. Neva, where do you go to see yours so I can tell Cynthia where to see hers? Oh, I'm definitely post it. I bought one for me, I bought one for my wife, and then 3 other people got one. Yeah, so, yeah, you guys, it says processing. Cynthia, do you know where to go, love, to see where, to track it? Who's the one that bought the hoodie? Who's the one that bought the hoodie? I know 2 hoodies have been bought, I think. 2 or 1 hoodie's been bought. Who bought the hoodie? Yes, Cynthia, go to your Gmail, love. Go to your Gmail and click on it, and it's gonna tell you where your shipment is. Go to your Gmail, Cynthia. Okay. can't see me. I see you. I miss you. Oh, I miss you, Christine. I haven't seen you in so many years, love. So many years. If you didn't know, we lost Crystal. May she rest in peace. We lost my brother. May he rest in peace. Um, yeah, may they rest in peace. I hope we don't get any more losses. But one thing I can tell you is I do miss them so very much. I do know they're having a good time in heaven, that's for sure. Where are the girls? Where's Sal? Where are they at? I can't get a hold of them for nothing. Tell Sal I said hi, what's good? Tell him to be good and stay his ass home and out of trouble. You guys don't go nowhere. 1 second. Okay. All right, guys. But yeah, wanted to give you guys that update. But if there's any more updates to come, trust me, when the case is over, trust me, you guys will know. You guys will know. Where's Sandra at? Where's everybody at? What's up, bro? How you doing? How are you? I miss you. It's been so long since I've seen you. Better stay out of trouble, bro. Stay out of trouble. I don't know how much baby mamas you got today, but make sure you love on your babies. Good. Heck yeah. God bless you, bro. Thank you for coming to say hi. I appreciate that. I miss you. Thank God for another day, for sure. Yeah, trouble, it means Sal. S-A-L. Trouble means you. Whenever. Whenever. You let me know. Where are you? How far are you guys from me? Where do you guys, like, are you guys on the west side? Where are you guys at? Oh, you're in Tolleson. You're like 20 minutes away from me. We'll definitely see each other soon. No way. No way. Wow. Wow. I need to give you guys my number, but I can't give you my number on here. Then, oh my God, all the trolls will be calling me. You work at Denny's? I need to go visit you at Denny's. Which Denny's is it at? So I can go visit you. Hello, Philip99. On 27th in Bethany Home? Oh my God, we were just there. Whoa, not just there, but like a couple months we were just there. We literally... Oh my God, I wish I can talk to you in private. We were literally right here. Literally right here. We live on 35th and Bethany Home. Because that's what they say. That's our address, 35th and Bethany Home. So that's what the trolls say. So that's what we say. That's where we live. You're there till... Oh, I'm off till Wednesday. Damn it. I go back to work Wednesday. What time Wednesday? Oh, I could go visit you tomorrow. What time you're off? What time do you get off tomorrow? I'm gonna stop by just to go say hi. Oh, damn it, you work nights. I don't go out at night. Hell no, it's not safe. Damn, you're making things way too hard. Is everybody still here? Neva, Cynthia? You guys got all quiet. What's going on? Gina, welcome, my love. Nah, I can bother you tomorrow. Okay, I'm just making sure you guys are still here. Oh, thank you, neighbor. That was sweet of you. I grew up with them, neighbor. I grew up with them since I was a little girl. A little girl. That's crazy that we live so close to each other. Literally. We literally could walk to each other. I love you. I love you, both of you guys so much. I love all of you guys. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. And don't forget to leave a super sticker, guys. Leave a super sticker. That would be great. Please and thank you. Yes, Gina. I've been knowing them forever. I want to say since I was like 6 or 7 years old. Yeah. Um, yeah. Yes, it's a blessing. It was when I seen her, I was like, no way, that's her. Yes, you are, Christine. You're Mama Bear right there. You were Mama Bear taking care of all of us. I mean, all of us. Taking care of me, my sister, my brothers, Orlando, his sister, your kids. Sal, you ain't older than me. Quit it. I am way older than you. Yeah, we're family, guys. For sure. Thank you, Philip99, Filipino99 for subscribing. I appreciate you. Neto, Rojo, and Jimmy. Oh my God, you guys. Jimmy's mad at me. A long time ago, you guys, he used to smoke, the green stuff. And I hated it, you guys. I hated it. I hated it. I hated it. Still do. And I grabbed the blunt from him and burned it in his eye. I put it out in his eyeball. And it messed up his eye forever. His eye's messed up still. He could barely see out of his eye. I don't know why I did that. That was very mean of me. But he blew the smoke in my face. That's a no-no. I'm 33. I'm 33. I was born in 91. July 27, 1991. Oh my God, Naval, let's not start with the siblings, the younger ones. Oh, June 14th. Okay, you older, you older. I give you that. I give you that, bro. I give you that. Okay. Oh, your daughter's 36. Cynthia, why did I think you were younger? Cynthia, I thought you were like in your 30s. The way your vibe is. Your vibe is so young. You have like a young soul. Wow. I'm not saying you're old, but you come off as like you're in your 30s, your early 30s. And that's a good thing. Thank God you ain't coming in here acting like the warden, Karen. Wait, you hear my voice. I can't wait, Cynthia. I can't wait. We have to come see you, hang out. I know. We need to. You sound young, Cynthia. See? That is even neighbors tripping out. Sal, we definitely need to hang out, guys. Life is way too short. Way too short. I told you, neighbor. I'm glad God has blessed us today. God is good. God is good all the time. All the time. Every morning I wake up, I thank Him for waking me up. I ain't in a casket and I ain't in jail. Thank you, Jesus. Nothing but blessings are coming my way. And I'm thankful for that. I work my ass off for what I have. Cynthia, yes. Cynthia, message me, love. Okay, I'll send you a message on Instagram. And yeah, for sure. If you want to be on, if you want to be next on, let me know because I'm gonna write a list. I know I have. Zay is no longer gonna be a moderator, you guys. So just to let you guys know, Zay is no longer a moderator. And then also, so we have Zay, and then Cynthia, right? And then Neva if she wants to. But you guys let me know because we have some more people that you guys don't know, not just yet, but they do want to tell their story time, and it's very, very trigger warning. So if you guys don't want to hear crazy stuff, you guys already know, like DV and all that stuff. SA and stuff like that, don't be on here, you guys. When I say, when you guys see two people on the screen, scroll up. I'll give you guys a heads up. I love you. Good night. Be good, bro. Thank you for coming in. We've been through hell and back, but we good now. We good now. We sitting good now. We came from nothing to something. I'll tell you that. Oh, Cynthia. Cynthia, you can't fly. You can't fly to me, love. How are you gonna fly to me when you're in hospice? Wait, am I talking to the? Cynthia is awesome. Cynthia is amazing. She's amazing, love. She's amazing. Christine, she's so amazing. She's always, always helping our channel out. She's always here for us on the channel. That's why she's a moderator, because she's always here on the channel, getting these trolls out of here. She's amazing. I could tell you all about my moderators, how sweet they are and how loyal they are. I've never, ever, in this whole time I've had a YouTube, had the best moderators for so long. I've always had a problem with the moderator, and to this day, knock on wood, we don't have no problems whatsoever. And if my moderators have any problems whatsoever, like any at all, I want them to come to me as a woman and talk to me. And if they can't or don't have time to be a moderator, just tell me, please. That don't mean we can't be family no more. Just like Zay, he came to me like a man and told me, hey, I'm busy. When I turn 18, June 28th, It's coming up real soon. Then I could be a moderator. So put that on your calendar and I'll be a moderator. I said say less. But I love me some Cynthia. She helps me in so many ways than possible. Anna, okay, I know you work. Okay. I know you work in the medical field, but what's your other job? I know, Anna, I'm just seeing them. I see Gina, always busy. Seems like there's not enough time in a day. Uh, but Anna, what's your other job? I didn't even know you had another job. I thought you just had that one job. What? You're a nail tech? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell to the no. I'm gonna need you to come do my nails ASAP. I want to see what you got. I had to get mine short because work. But you gotta do what you gotta do to make that money, honey. Throw me some tomatoes. Oh my God, you guys are so amazing. Alright, my loves, I'm gonna let you guys go. I wanted to do a check-in with you guys. I thought Ubs would come in here so I could tell her I didn't forget about her. I just had to give you guys an update. We got this ball rolling. We ain't gonna let that get, I was gonna let it get by because my heart, that's why. Maybe she was having a bad day because she's a waitress and a worker and a cook. No, because there was a cook recording. So no excuses. I need to stop making excuses for people that are hurting me and my family. So no, she deserves what she got coming. So I'm not going to be making excuses for no one. Good night, you guys. I love you with all of my heart. Thank you guys for checking in with me. I always do a check-in to make sure everybody's okay, everybody's good. And I love you guys so much. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, Christine. Bye, Sal. I love you guys so much. Bye, my mods. I love you. See you guys soon.